What is good, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be going over another unboxing. I just got this stuff the other day. Recently, I've been feeling kind of stagnant in my creation with my comic book. For those of you who are unaware, I'm a creator and artist for a series known as Night of the Horizon. It is indeed my pride and joy. I love the series so much, and I collect comics in order to inspire the story. Now, originally what I was going to do before I opened this box was have like a little bit of like a gag of like, using my Thor hammer here to open the box, but I don't think that'll work because, it's not sharp. So instead, I'm going to be using my black dragon blade, and it should be fun. I've already infused it with my hockey. I think it worked too. So I'm not really quite sure what I bought. I forget as usual because I got a couple books today. I don't know what boxes in which. They gave me 2 boxes. Amazon does this thing where they give you like a less carbon option. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's Hellboy. And the book is already open. See, this is what I don't like about Amazon, right? When I order my books, is that sometimes they come like beat up, and this is supposed to be a hardcover too, which it is a hardcover, but as you can see, the plastic's been kind of open, so that makes me a little worried. I once bought a book that was in plastic, and I opened it up, and the pages were torn. I kid you not. I believe it was the Jim Lee art book. Looks like I got the Hellboy 25 Years of Covers. I'm a Hellboy fan, a new Hellboy fan, actually. And Hellboy is a huge inspiration for how I do my pages. But yeah, that's the first book. All right, got the next box open. This one seems to have a little bit more packaging to it. The other box was just the book in it. Amazon sucks when it comes to the shipment of books. Like, they don't care. This book is yellow. Oh, you know what? I think this is Lucky Luke. Oh, yeah, Lucky Luke. Listen, I'm not familiar with Lucky Luke. I literally just got the existence of Lucky Luke the other day. I was watching a One Piece video, and it said that apparently Lucky Roo is inspired by Lucky Luke. So I looked up Lucky Luke, and I'm like, oh, this guy is freaking awesome. And there's even a cartoon, and I watched an entire episode basically about a cowboy, and he's like a sheriff and all that, and they go to places like Arizona, Colorado, stuff like that. And in the episode, 3 cowboys or 3 bandits or outlaws called the Daltons escaped jail, and the Lucky Luke had to go arrest them because that's what he does. He's a sheriff, I believe. And honestly, I just found the episode to be quite hilarious. It was great. I have no idea when the cartoon came out, but I was really invested though, and I wanted to grab one of the books. I believe that this is volume 3 because in volume 1 and 2, I believe the art style changes. So the artist here, Morris, and he's a French author, a French artist. I mean, this just looks iconic, and I bought it because I wanted to study it and also to see how he draws horses. I let everything pretty much inspire my story. So things like Lucky Luke and just kind of trying to step out of my comfort zone, and just try out different things and get some new ideas for inspiration for stories. And also too, I bought this book as well because I have things planned for the story in a old Western kind of setting, so I thought that this would be cool to have. Again, there's more inspiration. Moving on, looks like we got a compendium for One Piece, it would seem. This is the One Piece compendium color walk. Looks like it's from Water 7 to Paramount War. So I bought another One Piece color walk. Love these things. If you don't know, I'm a One Piece fanatic. I'm all caught up on the anime and the manga. The anime is getting ready to come back on, and we got a new chapter this week. Things are really ramping up. I think we're getting closer to the climax of the Elbath arc. Again, I love these color walks. They give me great inspiration for a lot of my pieces that I do that I'm gonna start doing again. Just haven't really had time because I'm working on the comics so much, but again, just more inspiration. Love One Piece. It is something that I'm trying to aspire to be. I'm trying to get as big, if not bigger, than Oda one day. Last book we got, okay, another Hellboy, and once again, Amazon, man, you guys suck with this. It's another it's an omnibus. Pages all dented up, little chips here and there, dents and divots and whatever like that. But man, Mike Mignola though, really, really awesome. I don't know, I have no idea what this collects, but it's volume 1, the omnibus. I believe I said this in a previous video. I do not like omnibus. I think it's just way too many pages. It's hard to read, but this one though is much smaller, and I think it's only like 300 and something pages. So I figured, why not, right? Like, that's not bad. Usually omnibus are like over like 1,000 pages. Anybody who buys an omnibus, they're not reading it. They have it simply for a show. Maybe they look through it here and there, but you can't comfortably read that. You cannot comfortably read an omnibus, which is why I don't buy them. I might send this one back depending on what this collects, because I have a Hellboy book that probably connects to this one. I'm not sure. This is the Seas of Destruction line. I don't know what that collects. Maybe it says it on the back here. Maybe, I don't know. But see, I would hate to do that though, because I love Hellboy. He's just awesome. Well, actually, he's not. Like, I have my issues with Hellboy, but what's funny too? I was watching a Hellboy origin story, and turns out this guy has a sword. Hellboy has the sword of Excalibur, and yet he chooses to use his his pistol. Well, actually, the character prefers to use his fist, but instead of his sword Excalibur, he uses his pistol. Again, I like the concept of Hellboy. I said this in a previous video. I love the concept of Hellboy. I love how Mike Mignola draws him. Really, really awesome stuff, but he is written horribly, man. I did not know he had a sword. Had I known that in the video where I say like top 10 worst characters of all time, I would have went in a lot harder on Hellboy. That's neither here nor there though. All right, guys, so that about does it for this video. This is all the books I got as of late. So I'm gonna try to do a video on all these, as well as some more comic videos, as well reviews. Hopefully you guys check them out. See you guys in the next one. As always, if you guys would like to read my story, it's titled Night of the Horizon. It's always linked in my bio of my YouTube channel. Apparently I cannot put links in the description unless I verify my identity.
Weird.
I got chapters 1 through 7 out completely for free. Peace.